Okay, Steeler fans, this is the post-game Steelers chat. And let me tell you something, that was a hell of a fucking game right there, baby. Let me tell you, the first half, I was like, oh shit, we beat ourselves. Let's get it out in the open, people. Baltimore did not beat us one bit. We beat ourselves, just like Joe Cole said, we beat ourselves. And let me tell you something, Baltimore, you need to change your little name on your quarterback from Joe Cole to Joe Oh No. Oh no, Joe, don't throw that ball. Oh no, Joe, cover that ball up when it's on the ground. But anyways, the Steelers did make a bonehead play. You always play to the whistle. You learn that in Pee Wee football, for Christ's sake. There was no whistle blown. The ball was just sitting there. That was a boneheaded play on the Steelers' part. Now, Baltimore, congratulations on a hell of a season. I don't want to hear no more smack talk about the Steelers not deserving this. We beat you 2 times this year to your 1. I think we deserve the AFC North Championship now, so just chill. And let me just tell you something, that was one hell of a game. That was a lot high scoring than I thought, than anybody ever thought. But we pulled it out at the end. And I told you last week on my Steelers chat, the Steelers have terrific young receivers. We are in such good hands in the future. Antonio Brown, Emmanuel Sanders. I told you. Everybody said, who is Emmanuel Sanders? Who is Antonio Brown? I told everybody all year. I said, Antonio Brown's a burner. He will go right down the field and you won't even see him. And now think about next year. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Antonio Brown on one side, Mike Wallace on the other side, just burning down the field. Who's going to catch them? They're fast. They're the fastest players in the National Football League right now. So let's take our hats off to the Baltimore Ravens. Put up a hell of a fight. Ray Lewis, I hope you come back for a 16th season. It wouldn't be the same playing the Ravens without you. Ed Reed did play better than Paul Malu this game. I will give him that. Paul Malu was over-pursuing a lot. Ed Reed's a hell of a player. But the better team won today, which was the Pittsburgh Steelers. And let me just tell you this, Baltimore. We'll see you next year. Hold your heads up high. You had a hell of a run this year. But like I told everybody last week, we're not Kansas City. We're not going to lay down and play dead. We will fight. We will smack you around. And we will get in your face until that game is tied. And that's what we did. And at the end of the day, I'm tired of the NFL and all these so-called experts putting Flacco in the category with Roethlisberger. He is not even on Ben's level. This guy won nothing, okay? Ben got 2 rings. 2 rings. 2 rings. And he'll go on for his 3rd maybe this year. But let me tell you something, okay? In a clutch game, Mr. Steeler hater himself, Mr. former Cincinnati Bengal that rubbed the terrible towel on his shoe, Myron Cope looked down at the stadium and he said, "You're not catching that ball, TJ." And that ball went right through his hands, and that was the end of the season for the Baltimore Ravens. You wanted TJ Houshmandzadeh, you got the cursed TJ Houshmandzadeh. That's why he went to Seattle to begin with, so he didn't have to play us. He's cursed. He treaded on the terrible towel. You don't do that, okay? Everybody that disrespects the terrible towel, in the end, gets theirs. I'm telling you what, Myron Cope came down from the heavens and said, "W-Y, I'm not going to let the guy who disgraced the terrible towel win this game for Baltimore or keep this drive going." That was a terrific game. That was the game of the year in my book. So Baltimore, take your hats off, and I'll tell you what, we'll see you next year. Can't wait. Love these games. Now, I think New York's going to pull it off tomorrow. The cards are all on the table for an AFC Championship game to be right here in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers. We'll see you next week, and maybe we'll be in the Super Bowl. Go, baby, go. And I'm out. Later.